Stabler, and I'm here with Ron Urwong, who is an advisory board member at Velox, as well as a co-founder at Facto Health. Ron, how is the Velox platform differentiated in the marketplace?
What I love about Velox and its unique approach is it takes a very standards-based approach toward clinical data. It leverages investments that both payers and providers have made in these government-mandated APIs, very significant investments that they've made over the past couple of years, and use it to allow them to exchange data in a more efficient way. The pathways with these APIs, they're going to be more secure, they're going to be more transparent, and less proprietary than more traditional methods. So that's what I love about Velox's unique approach.
And Ron, you're also the co-founder of Facto Health. Tell me about Facto.
Yeah, so similar to Velox, we take advantage of some of these new government-mandated APIs. We're very focused on the provider directory API, which shows really the public and everybody the composition of these payer-provider networks. And the data can be used in a lot of different ways. Consumers or patients can use the data to help find the right provider who accepts their plan, or find the right plan that includes their provider. It can be used by other payers to assess where their network is and how it compares with other payers' networks. It can be used to help cleanse provider directory data. We know that that's a big problem for many payers. I think we're just scratching the surface, but there's lots of really interesting ways that data can be used, and it's really neat to be able to unlock all that value for the industry.
So Ron, Facto and Velox are partners. How does that benefit the client?
A big part of assessing a payer's clinical data operations is knowing their inventory of clinical data sources relative to their provider network. For example, they may have 10 or 20% of their provider network connected to the most efficient clinical data sources. And then there may be some other proportion where it's a little less efficient, requires a lot of manual work. And then perhaps there's some proportion of the network where they don't have connections at all. And so what's interesting is Velox being able to use Facto's data set to have an instantaneous knowledge of the composition of the payer's network, so that Velox can bump that up against its own clinical data source inventory and be able to tell the payer, well, for this proportion of your network, you've got the most efficient data sources. There's a big gap here. But by the way, Velox has access and knowledge about those data sources and can help the payer connect to them. So that's how the data works better together and how the customer can benefit from it.
Thank you, Ron. Thanks for joining today. And remember, at Velox, we're about 10-10-10. In 10 minutes, we can give you a high-level assessment as well as scoring. In 10 hours, we can give you a detailed view as well as opportunities for improvement. In 10 weeks, we'll give you a comprehensive strategic plan that will help transform and future-proof your clinical data operations.